Can I live cheap in Costa Rica? Do Costa Ricans even like foreigners living in Costa Rica? Can I live my simple life? What if I decide to get residency and I have to get health insurance? Is it cost effective? Can I live my simple life here? What's Costa Rica? Can I live my life that I want to live in Costa Rica? We're going to talk about that in a minute. Maybe a little bit different slant. Guys, I'm Michael Allen for TravelCostaRicaNow.com. This video is not about the relocation retreat, but we do have a relocation retreat coming up, man. We've got 6 slots left. We just sold one yesterday. If Costa Rica is on your radar, 6-7 day event, half vacation, half great information. We have a great time. We just do. You're gonna learn tons, and at the end, I think you're gonna know whether Costa Rica is right for you or it's honey, we're going to Belize. It's so much fun, man. I can't tell you. Anyway, all that information is in a link in the description. And if you're watching this video a year from now, the link in the description will still put you at the new dates and everything else. So we would love to see you there. It's my favorite thing to do is to meet you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Want to keep seeing content, as I put it up, hit the notification bell. I got a couple announcements, man. I got a couple announcements. Good for both of us. I've got a new website coming, 2-3 weeks, total revamp of the website. Going to be nice and streamlined and simple, and a lot of travel stuff on there, a lot of living here stuff on there, but super simple. All my contacts will be on there. The 4-minute form is still on there. But anyway, looking forward to showing you and tell me what you think. It's looking very good. I'm thinking about 2 or 3 weeks. We're all going to sell, we've always sold packages. That's what we've done for 16, 17 years. But we're also going to, if you don't want a package and you're roaming around Costa Rica and you want to go rafting in Fortuna, you can book it right there now on the site. So, and also, I don't know if you ever heard of it, Buy Me a Coffee. It's like a donation type of thing, but it's Buy Me a Coffee. There's a link also in the description. You hit Buy Me a Coffee and you're basically donating, technically. You want to be the first to do it because this is the first video that Buy Me Coffee link is going to be on there. And I prefer the big cup of coffee, whatever the hell that means. Anyway, Buy Me Coffee is a way to donate if you appreciate all this information. So here's how this video came about. So Sarah, my partner in crime, my partner at the Relocation Retreat, fellow YouTuber. You guys know her. You watch her probably. Anyway, she had I don't know if she had it on a post on Facebook or what it was, but she had a little meme that just said, how do you plan to contribute to Costa Rica positively once you move there? And so, we kind of talking about at the Relocation Retreat a little bit about this, but it is true. What I was saying, we're always, can I live cheap there? How cheap is Costa Rica? Can I get cheap health insurance? Can I get this? Can I do that? Can I live my simple life? Well, let's talk about what you can do to contribute to Costa Rica if you're gonna live here. Now, when you talk about contributing, it basically comes down to immersion, right? Immersing yourself. What are you going to do? How are you going to immerse? Are you going to immerse fully? Are you going to learn the language? You're going to meet your neighbor and do all and volunteer and just be part. So leaning into the culture. Are you going all in when you move down to Costa Rica? Or are you going to move into a gringo gated community on fellow expats and there's no really ticos around? You going to do that? You can. That's here too. Not too much immersion, just living in Costa Rica, but you're surrounded by the people you just left. You can do that. There's also, so you want to buy a house, maybe rent a house, and it's circled in a hibiscus fence, and you have Netflix and you drink your boxed wine and you just want to chill. You're private, don't want any trouble, don't really go out, mind your own business, do your own thing, don't really want to be bothered. There's a lot of us down here like that. A lot of us like that. It's a decision. So, or you could be, maybe you're just going to immerse yourself economically. Maybe you're just gonna, you're gonna hire local workers. Obviously you're giving, your money to the community by going to their grocery stores, buying their products, hiring the plumber here, and that's just kind of it. So you can still have your hibiscus fence, but you're just economically, contributing to the community. Or think about this, a lot of people complain about the CAHA payments. Like you get your residency. CAHA is a socialized medicine, and if you get your residency, you have to pay into it. Now, one of the ways you get your residency is through your Social Security check. It has to be at least $1,000 or more. Well, some people's Social Security checks are $2,000-$3,000, and they base your CAHA on your Social Security check. So if you only have a Social Security check showing you just have $1,000 coming in every month, your CAHA payment per month is going to be a lot cheaper. Let's say it's $100 a month versus if you got $2,000-$3,000 or more coming into Social Security, you might be paying $300-$400 a month or more or something like that. And a lot of people go, man, that's super expensive. Well, they do base it on, since they do base it on income, they're like, well, you got more money, so you pay a little more, you help the people that don't. That's basically kind of what it is. Whether you want to think that's right or wrong, that's kind of how it's done. And if you don't want to contribute any other way, maybe you take that bite out of your CAHA payment. You go and you pay your $300 or $400 or whatever it is without complaint. That's a way you can contribute if you don't want to do it any other way. There's another way you contribute, pretty easy. 3 Bs. The 3 Bs, man, everybody knows the 3 Bs. Buenos dias, buenas tardes, and buenas noches goes a long way to contributing to the culture here. You're representing as an expat or as a gringo that you're nice, you recognize them as you walk by them or you enter the room or however you at the store. Hey, buenos dias, pura vida, whatever it is. We just call it the 3 Bs. And they have a good taste in their mouth about you. You may not do anything else. Maybe your Spanish isn't very good like mine or whatever, and you have to contribute other ways. I know all aspects of. I know a lot of people here, and I know the hibiscus fence people. I know the people that Sandy. You know who you are. You live in the neighborhood. You live in the Tico neighborhood. They're all your friends. You're doing Spanish. You're volunteering. You're doing stuff, and that's total immersion. Obviously, you can't argue with that. It's going to give you the most when you're giving. You get more in return and all that. But a lot of us don't do it like that. But like I said, the 3 Bs kind of go a long way into at least representing the expat community in a good light, because there's a lot of curmudgeons here. A lot of curmudgeon-y people that not only don't, like me, I just because I don't know Spanish, I might overplay that card a little bit. I probably know a little bit more than I say. I understand a little bit more than I say. But there's some people that just refuse, They walk around with a grimace on their face, There's they don't represent us gringos, expats very well, and they're kind of an embarrassment. You're in their country, right? So anyway, I just thought I'd make this little video to say or to remind you that if you are going to move here, you are going to live here, instead of just all thinking, what can Costa Rica do for me, which I think it can do a lot. It does a lot for me. Peace of mind for one, major. Time, another one. What are you going to give to them? So ask not what Costa Rica can do for you, but what you can do for Costa Rica. Sometimes you should do the dishes when you're a guest, Sometimes you should do the dishes. So please, if you live here and whoever you are in the realm of immersion or contributing, let me know how you do it in the comments so other people can get an idea, because I'm sure there's some things I didn't think of, some things you do to contribute living in Costa Rica. I would love to hear them. They help everybody. And I don't know. I love it. Anyway, guys. Oh, don't forget, buy me a coffee, big cup on Michael Allen, travelcostaricanow.com. Things are going to pop up. My videos, thinking about living or traveling anywhere, always do your homework and research. And this Costa Rica, I don't know. I'm going to put my videos up against anybody's. All right, man. Ciao.